How's it going, people? It is Liam Caddison here, and we're reacting to another episode of Once Upon a Time in Wonderland, as we're on episode number 10, with 3 more episodes left to go after this. So, in terms of a recording perspective, I should be able to move on to season 4 of Once Upon a Time as soon as we hit 2022. Obviously, in terms of a YouTube perspective, this is going to probably be uploaded in 2022, so it's going to be all eerie that this is from 2021. The future is doomed. That's probably the case, isn't it, given the past 2 years. But yeah, we're on episode number 10 of Once Upon a Time in Wonderland. It was quite the hectic episode. Lizard died, so Liam's sad. We had the Jabberwocky being summoned and working with Jafar, so that is probably going to cause all kinds of hell, I guess, for the remaining episodes of this season. But we now have Will, who, of course, is the new genie. He is now serving Anastasia, which is, with Lizard dying and that tormenting him, it's just adding insult to injury, considering not really, besties with Anastasia at the minute. So, yeah, but I'm excited to get into this episode. So, with that said, let's get into Once Upon a Time in Wonderland, episode number 10. Let's go.
Good luck next time.
Whoa. Someone's a sour sport.
Leave now. You'll pay for this. Not as much as you did.
Take your L's.
Oh, done. Try to give me a knife.
Oh no.
Cyrus. Mother's inside.
Oh, are they serious? Did they just seriously wow. They really need to know how to lose. Bloody hell.
Is an army.
We free my brothers. Jafar doesn't need Will. So we split up.
Yeah, we split up.
That's gonna work. Oh no. So, put the kibosh on the curse. Simple, right?
What exactly have you brought me?
A party
No.
dance.
No! Holy
Those belong to
fuck!
the genie's previous master. A pretty girl in a pretty dress.
And you couldn't just ask her where the bottle was?
She died before I had the opportunity.
You gouged out her eyes!
Assumed a
I
sorcerer
mean,
like
it's a
herself
clean
would
cut.
1 minute is 60 seconds, which is 60,000 milliseconds. You know how much I can accomplish in 60,000 milliseconds?
You wouldn't be enjoying any milliseconds if you hadn't found your bloody family. Now open the door.
He's got a point. I love that from the rabbit.
What is it you want?
It's not about what I want, it's about what she wants.
Uh-oh. Oh, yeah, he's like, nope!
I'm not gonna hurt you.
Hopping out of this one.
If you care about Wonderland, what it once was and what it can be again, then I'm gonna need you to help me.
I love...
To every
Come on,
corner of the
rabbit.
realm and tell the people that the battle to save Wonderland is about to begin.
I'm loving the sign from Anastasia. Let's go. It just reinforces my belief that she's going to die.
The way I can do that is by getting rid of Jafar.
You really think you can do that?
Oh no! No, no, no!
You hear something?
Oh, fuck.
I hear nothing.
Oh, okay, she is not... Yeah, she, okay. Oh, no.
Good afternoon, Your Majesty.
Ah! She is really creepy. Shit. Oh, no. No, she knows where it... no!
Come now, Genie. Fun's
This-
beginning.
Oh, shit.
According to this map, the Well of Wonder should just be straight ahead.
Ah!
It's not polite to ignore people. You should respond when someone talks to
Yeah,
you.
I don't think guilting him is not
Just
gonna work.
respond here.
We don't have time for games. Let's just walk around.
Nope.
It's all right. We just need to figure out which door to use.
How?
Could you please give us a hint?
It's a 50-50 chance, really. Okay. Who had the ring on their bingo card for Once Upon a Time in Wonderland? They're not gonna take this like, well, we tried, folks.
Where are you going?
So the water can only save those who have
water, you heard what
a
she
certain event they need to
Had a
reach a
warning.
fixed point.
It is one thing to cheat at cards.
You already tried to go around and it didn't work. He's lying.
Over? Under? I don't know.
That's the riddle. You're a liar, aren't you?
No.
That means yes.
Yes.
Does this
Denial.
door lead me to the Well of Wonders?
Yes.
So it's that door.
Thank you very much.
Good on Alice.
I don't want you to come any further. I need to do this alone.
What?
This is my burden, my curse to break.
But I thought that...
Because
Why must you be
he
so stubborn, Alice?
put his brothers through that. Okay, Cyrus. Turn it down a notch.
It's fine. Just go.
I had a partner once, a long time ago. Her name was Amara. Lovely woman. Much
Right
like
next.
yourself.
See,
And also like
he's with
you,
his partner.
She believed firmly in cooperation. Unfortunately, we did not see eye to eye on the best way to achieve our goals. So,
She got the short end of the stick.
another use for her.
Make your wish.
Can't.
Yes, you can. Just wish him out of Wonderland now.
Jafar, I wish you out.
Oh, come on! You wanted her to make a wish, so
It would never
a bunch of spoil
Out
sports.
between us, darling. But don't feel bad. I moved on. I found someone else. Someone promising. And I
Wish you
believe-
never existed. Could you not make Jafar like an ant that you could squash? Maybe like, I wish you were 1 inch.
Come on, come. You're alive, Amara. Your son
What?
saved you.
Wait, what? Jafar's sidekick is that? What?
Release me from your...
Return the water, and the curse shall be lifted.
Tell me where I can find her. No, wait, please, no.
Like it.
Tell me where she is. Wait, please. Come back. Where is she? Come back.
Shit.
We thought you were lost to us forever. Badly burned. We didn't think you'd make it.
But I did.
Oh.
Yet I don't
Oh.
understand how.
It was magic that saved you.
Magic? From where?
The Well of Wonders.
We didn't have a choice.
Tell me exactly what you did.
We stole it, the water.
Ah, boy.
Right to serve the desires of others.
And thus the genie, yeah. Ooh.
In you instead of your stepsister, then your mother would have loved you. And now you
Oh,
feel that love
Lord.
is forever out of reach, and that deep, dark hole in your heart will remain empty, a hollow
She's
reminder
really playing on that vulnerability. I don't. Oh, man.
of the life. You and I have something in common now. We both know exactly who you are.
Oh, my God.
Terrified.
Oh, my God!
Time before.
This torture can stop!
And all his suffering goes away.
She's gonna do it for him, though, isn't she?
Go on. I wish like
She's doing it for him. She's doing it for him.
Good. Now, wish for me to stop.
No.
Go on.
Do you not spit in her face?
Wish for you to stop.
I always get what I want.
You entitled piece of shit!
Go to the Outlands, tell them it's over. Jafar's released a Jabberwocky. He has me, he has all 3 bottles. Wonderland is doomed, and I let that happen. Tell them they
There's
must
that
get out of
guilt.
Wonderland as
Oh.
fast as they can and to not look back.
You do feel so, like you do have that sympathy.
What about me?
Will be your bottle.
Cyrus, if we live our lives looking to the past, we'll never be able to move forward to our future together.
That's it, really. Can't look
What
back
is
at
it?
the past, you have to keep moving forwards.
Someone once told me that all things happen for a reason. I think I'm finally starting to believe it.
Come on.
Destiny,
If your
right?
mother isn't-
Or any other that'll be able to stop me.
Here we go, he's fancing it up.
So,
Well,
let's begin.
no! He's fancing it up. It's just like the Infinity Stones all over again. Hell has ascended, I guess, and... Yeah, that was quite the journey. Yeah, you just feel so bad for like Anastasia, I guess, with the amount of torment she went through with the Jabberwocky. Like, we know how intimidating the Jabberwocky can be, and you just saw how tortured and bruised and defeated Anastasia was, because the Jabberwocky has this ability to just seep into your mind, and not just that, but torture you as well. And yeah, so with 3 episodes left to go, yeah, it's all looking good, especially with the fact that Amara is the bloody genie's mother as well. That's something I did not see coming. But I guess it kind of makes sense. Like, Amara was so powerful, I guess, after, and she was, I guess, infamous with her abilities. And you got the genies who, of course, are powerful. They serve people and produce wishes. So, you know, there is that connectivity. But ugh. Yeah, I really enjoyed this episode, though. Not just did we get, I guess, a greater utilization of how terrifying the Jabberwocky is in this incarnation of, in this incarnation, I guess. But also we got a bit of Cyrus' backstory. There is that bit of naiveness and how, I guess, his time in the lamp has really changed him. Obviously, he was using his heart, I guess, over his head, I guess, because of the fact that the Guardian did tell him that you can't do this because otherwise there's going to be some consequences, and he's going to save his mother. I mean, I wouldn't really blame him. So, yeah, but he was warned of the consequences, and voila, we finally got an idea of how not just Cyrus but his other 2 brothers were sentenced, I guess, as genies to serve other people. So yeah, not just that though, but Amara is their mother. So that was something I was not expecting, and it makes the situation even worse in terms of that captivity that Cyrus was under. Because we know that the staff is kind of sentient, so she's able to watch but not able to do anything because she's been cursed. It's just so interesting with the fact that her sons were cursed as genies, and then she gets cursed as a staff. So Yeah, and she's had to watch this torment that Jafar has inflicted upon Cyrus, so, and not being able to do anything about it, as well as the fact that he's got the other sons in captivity. So yeah, and now he's got all three. He's out here like Thanos with the Infinity Gauntlet, and he's like, yeah. So we all know how that turned out. But yeah, Amara being the mother was something that I was not expecting whatsoever. But it's a very, very, it is a very, very interesting revelation, and I am really curious to see if she has to die, if the I don't know if the staff has to be broken or something like that. But we know the Guardian said your brothers will be freed once the waters return from your mother, basically. So there isn't. I don't know what that exactly implies, but yeah. Obviously, stealing the water was a very, very bad move, and the Guardian did say if you want your brothers back, then you gotta, have the water be returned. So, so I'm not sure what that's going to imply, because I don't know what happens once you break the staff, but I do have a feeling that if Amara dies, then the genies get released from their captivity, really. So, as was implied. So. But yeah, seeing how Cyrus was a bit more, I don't know, I would say ambitious back in his day. He was a bit more chaotic. It was very interesting because obviously he was pissing off people, although then again, people, even if you want to call it is cheating, he has no proof. That guy had no proof at the beginning, so I blame him for not taking his L's, and then his home got attacked. So yeah, he was a bit more. It was really interesting to see that wild streak, really, with Cyrus, and how there was a lot of that concern when Alice and Cyrus went to those two doors in order to get to the well. I thought that was really good, the whole riddle situation. Of course, we had to incorporate a riddle within Alice in Wonderland, and voila. And it was very, very interesting. But yeah, Cyrus putting himself down because he worried about what Alice would see in him, delving in to a bit of the past and how he is not really perfect, and it's a case of nobody's perfect, really. So but you could see how he was just trying to hide stuff from Alice. So yeah, but it was just very interesting going into Cyrus's past and how he got inflicted with the curse, and yeah, how Alice was really understanding because of the fact that like I said, nobody's perfect. Everyone makes those mistakes, and I think that's what really worried Cyrus, was the fact that you try to present your best qualities, and you don't want your significant other to see you falter or whatnot. You want to be perfect for them, but Alice is all forgiven in that because she understands that everyone makes mistakes. Nobody is perfect. So apart from Alice in Cyrus's eyes, but there's that sweet talk there. So but yeah, I gotta say going back to the Jabberwocky, very sinister, especially with how she went to terrify Anastasia, and not just that though, but the way she just gouged out Lizard's eyes, the disrespect, and I'm just really, really repulsed. So yeah, but I really thought that looking more so at the Jabberwocky was very interesting, because we got a sense of her like terrifying presence in the last episode, but I feel like the dial was switched up to 11 in this episode because we got, well, not just the gouging of the eyes, but also how she was able to tap into that darkness, that fear that resides within Anastasia. And Anastasia has been someone who has been very restrictive in terms of exposing her emotions, but obviously in these last couple of episodes she's trying to prove to everyone that she's going to try and change her stripes, really, and that she is on the good guy side, I guess. And as you know, Will was begging her obviously to not use the wishes, but I think it was more. I don't know. There is a side of me that is hoping that Anastasia was using the wishes in Will's own good, so he wouldn't be tormented. Because she went through a hell of a lot of torment, but it was very, very sinister seeing the Jabberwocky just get into those fears and expose everything, really. So, and Anastasia, you could see how she was trying to keep that composure. She was trying to not spill out everything, but she just broke. And we're seeing that vulnerability. We're seeing how she does not have that. I guess she does not have that power. So, but what was also really stand out for me was when she went to confront the rabbit and she went to apologize, which was a really, really nice bit, because obviously we know earlier this season that Anastasia not just did she held the White Rabbit's family hostages, but also the rabbit was put through torment. And I feel like for Will, it might be rescinded with how Anastasia used the wishes, but she has guilt herself. Like when Tweedle went to confront her, she just has that guilt. But I think it's more so looking out for Will, because he is in much of a danger anyway. So there was no way out of this for Anastasia. There was no, she didn't have any power whatsoever. So, and you can only take so much torment, can't you? Obviously you don't want to kill her because that, but you can only take so much. So, you know what? I just wish she wished cluster headaches on Jafar. Like I was saying it in the reaction, if you're gonna, I don't know, it's not, wishing someone dead or whatever, but it's wishing someone 1,000 agonies at once. As someone who had cluster headaches a few years ago, it's pain. It is literal hell. It's like someone stabbing your brain 100 times in 5 minutes or whatever. And that would have been so good for Jafar. Let's kick him to the curb. Let's see how he likes being tormented. So I don't know if that would have worked, but no. In all seriousness, the torment that Anastasia went through, very, very sad, but. It should be very interesting to see what does happen, because I feel like, I don't know, I do feel like the red flags for Anastasia is amplifying. So that's great, but I feel like there is going to be a greater responsibility to owe it to Will, because now Jafar has all three lamps, and he can now conduct his thingamabob. So but will be very interesting to see what just happened. But very terrifying from the Jabberwocky, and it was a very, very great episode, learning more about Cyrus and how he did something very, very reckless, but I mean, I would say reckless, but he was looking out for his mother and he was blaming himself. So but I feel like with what Cyrus said, that especially with how it was like his destiny to be in the lamp or whatever, I feel like from the flashbacks and from present day, there is almost some kind of reflection he did amongst himself about how a bit more naive he was, because you saw in the beginning how he was gambling and how he was playing a bit of a risk and whatnot. So he was he did have that more chaotic streak. I would say chaotic streak, I guess. He was playing it risky, I guess, but I think Cyrus has always had that heart with him as well. He would do anything for his mother, to make sure that, and that would include stealing powerful waters from the Guardian, who warned him, "Don't do this because you'll regret it," and he would do anything. So, but yeah, I think we did see a bit more of a, I guess, a tiny bit of a wilder streak with him back in the day, and with how he tried to hide his a portion of his past from Alice. I think that kind of speaks volumes about how he has, I guess, kind of matured in a sense. So I don't know, that might just be me, but it is really great to have a bit of Cyrus' backstory, as well as just how terrifying the Jabberwocky is. Like, she is literally terrifying, and I don't want to get on the wrong side of her. So yeah, but pretty neat episode. It's going to be very interesting to see what is going to happen next. So I will see you guys next time. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. You can check my videos on the right if you want to check out more of my content. You can also subscribe to my media feeds and channel if you want to. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Hope you guys take care, and I will see you guys next time. Toodles!